while a face-off continues in one case, Donald Trump can breathe a sigh of relief, at least for the moment, on another pending criminal case against him. The trial against the former U.S. president on charges of illegally keeping classified documents at his home has been indefinitely postponed by a judge appointed by the Republican leader himself. Our next report getting you all the details.
Donald Trump's trial in Florida on charges of illegally keeping classified documents after leaving office has been indefinitely postponed. The judge's Tuesday decision greatly reduces Trump's odds of facing a jury in either of the two federal criminal cases against him before the November election. Trump has pleaded not guilty to 40 federal counts accusing him of retaining sensitive national security documents at his Mar-a-Lago estate in Florida after leaving office in 2021 and obstructing U.S. government efforts to retrieve them. The former U.S. president was previously set to go to trial on May 20th. But the prosecution and defense had both acknowledged that date would need to be delayed. The judge did not set a new date for the trial, but scheduled pretrial hearings to run through July 22nd. Trump is seeking to regain the presidency in November's presidential election in a rematch with Joe Biden. He has sought to portray all the legal cases against him as politically motivated, and his lawyers have worked to delay all 4 criminal cases he faces until after the vote. In an April Reuters Ipsos poll, nearly a quarter of Republican respondents and more than half of independents indicated they would not vote for Trump if a jury convicts him of a felony.
All right, our correspondent Susan Tehrani continues to be with us to decode this story as well. Susan, thanks for waiting. Now, lay it out for us, especially the timeline. We have a trial underway right now against Donald Trump. Then, of course, the elections are coming up in November. And then we have this another case, the classified documents case. Could you please lay out how this could actually pan out?
Yeah, so at this point, this case in New York may be the only hope for those that want to catch Donald Trump or convict him as the only opportunity that will go to trial. We heard that just now that document case has been postponed indefinitely. And then you have that Georgia case about him trying to, quote unquote, steal the 2020 elections. So you have that's not going to happen before the elections. So which leaves us with this hush money trial moving forward. So this is why it makes this case with a jury in New York so much more important. Although he could breathe a sigh of relief about that documents case, he was extremely frustrated by the fact that this case in New York will at least go for another 2 weeks, keeping him off the campaign trail. But nonetheless, these are cases and issues that the Democrats will continue to pound on. As we have less than 6 months left to the upcoming elections, it doesn't really matter much in terms of public opinion that case was postponed, but it does matter for the former president that he'll perhaps have more time to go on the campaign trail and try to campaign and win those voters that are reluctant or undecided.
Absolutely, Susan. It has been tough for Trump to juggle between the courtroom drama, of course, and the campaign rallies. Thank you so much for getting us all those updates, Susan, from New York.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.